Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Thank you for listening. Got a lot of choices. Appreciate you being with us. Now let's do our serious segment, the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Wheel of Fortune player is robbed, according to people that had watched the show and seen the clip, of a $40,000 prize for a puzzle that was clearly solved. And so I watched the clip. Megan, she's from California. She's a high school choir director. She needed to guess the two-word answer and one word on top of the other word. And the first word was blank. P blank N blank. Blank RC blank blank D. You won't get it by me doing that because I can't even get it me doing that. So it's whatever. So with 10 seconds left, she blurts out her final guess of what sounded like pink orchid, because that's pink. It's pink orchid.
That's what it is.
Or faintly could be heard as something orchid. Now, right when the timer goes off, the correct letters are filled in, and it reads pink orchid. But again, play it back. Here you go.
Living thing is the category. You have 10 seconds to try to tell us what's up there. Good luck.
Something orchid.
Did you not say it there?
She said something.
Did she say pink or think?
Because you can just say it and it counts.
Yeah. You don't have to say final answer.
Might have been overthinking. Think of a type of orchid.
Pink.
Yeah.
But again, listen again. Tell me if she didn't say pink orchid at the beginning.
Living thing is the category. You have 10 seconds to try to tell us what's up there. Good luck.
Something orchid.
Morgan, what'd you say?
No, it sounds like she's saying something.
She is saying something.
I think she's saying
Something
something. I don't think she was robbed, because even at the end, when he says, I think you're overthinking it, and she goes, pink, like, oh, I'm such an idiot. Like, she...
Didn't
Or
say
unless
it.
she's like, I said it. You're an idiot. Well, I need to hear it one more time because I'm sure. Can we... Ray, can you send that over to the production real quick? And at the end, we come back to it and slow it down.
Oh.
Because it definitely could have
production
been
room.
something. We rarely call this.
Send it over.
They slow it
We
down.
rarely call in the troops
It's the audio lab.
live during the show. We'll send that to the lab. But if so many people got mad about
That's
it,
crazy.
then there's got to be something to it. Pink orchid is it. We'll see. Slow down.
I heard it one time and heard something orchid.
Yeah. This is the game I'm the worst at.
I thought you were good at it because that's
No.
Jeopardy. Your
Well-
grandma.
My grandma would watch Wheel of Fortune. I'd play, and I was terrible.
Oh, okay.
Could never figure out the words. Jeopardy, I was pretty good. I'm probably rusty at this point, but I used to play Jeopardy every day. Documentary about Celine Dion's life and career,
Oh.
and then battle with stiff person syndrome is coming to Prime Video. Morgan, wasn't one of your goals to watch Celine Dion perform?
Yeah, I really wanted to see her in person. She's how I learned to speak French. I listened to her music.
What?
You know
Are you
You
French?
speak French?
No, like in
Wait.
college, I studied French.
Oh my
So you did
She's like, it's how I learned to dunk. You can dunk at basketball? No, I can't do that.
I was going to get a double minor in college, and French was one of them. So I had a bunch of French classes. And when I was studying French, I listened to her music because she speaks French. She sings in French sometimes.
Man, she is, French Canadian.
Guys, I lost it. I haven't kept up with my French at all.
No?
I mean, parlez-vous français? Je m'appelle Morgan. Like, I know basics, but I couldn't speak to somebody in French.
That sounded cool.
That
Yeah,
did sound great.
Well,
Yeah.
she parlez-vous français is,
Yeah.
do you speak French?
Hi, how are you?
Oh.
Je m'appelle Morgan
My
is my name
name
is
is-
Morgan.
Can you sing some of her songs in French, since that's what you listen to?
No, it's just you're supposed to listen to the language to help you, like, comprehend it better.
I used to listen to a record when I was studying French, like for kids, and this guy named was Gustave. And it would go, Je m'appelle Gustave, 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 Je m'appelle Gustave. I don't even know the last ones, but then that's how we learned it. Yeah, I listened
In
to
college?
Yeah, college.
Yeah.
But that was for like
Sounds like preschool,
Well, it's
but-
like ninth graders. I had to, dude. French was terrible for me in college. I had to go to my French teacher and be like, please, just give me a C.
Yeah.
Because the only C I ever made in college. I only made one B in high school, stupid typing. And then in college, I made a 1C. But I was like, if you give me something worse than that, I'm gonna have to move out of the honors dorm.
Oh man.
I was like, I'll never use French. And somehow I got a C.
Wow.
Not somehow, but somehow. Don't worry about what I did. Celine Dion is doing this, and this stiff person syndrome, she can't really do much because she can't move.
So she'll never sing again?
I don't know if she's completely. I don't know where she is now in the process, if she can sing at all. But I feel like she can't, or she won't really be able to move a lot either. Like it is what the disease says it is.
Wow.
That
Man.
sucks. It's a neurological disease, and it's all muscle It's like big muscle spasms, so you can't really control it. That sucks. An airline passenger made threats and then dropped their pants during a Frontier flight. I thought that's just part of the deal at Frontier.
That's what they do.
Frontier's good.
No, you just buy
Frontier's
tickets.
solid,
Frontier's
man.
like, hey, come on in. You never know what's going to happen. You may get peed on. You may have some extra leg room.
You never know.
Never know. An unruly passenger dropped her pants, her,
My.
and threatened to pee in the aisle
No.
during a Frontier Airlines fight. According to the court documents, are you ready for more of this? We're going to go, whoa.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Flight attendants wouldn't allow the 60-year-old
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
to use the
60-year-old woman.
Continue to be surprised.
to use the bathroom after landing. She then dropped her pants and underwear and squatted as to urinate in the aisle. She didn't do it. But then after that, just to make sure everybody knew she was meant business, she threatened to kill passengers.
Oh, I'll kill you.
See,
kill
and that's
you.
what probably got her. She's facing a maximum of 21 years in prison. That's from Yahoo. I was told if you have to go to the bathroom, by a flight attendant, just go. Even if we say no, just go because they can't legally stop you if you really have to go to the bathroom.
Go like in your seat? What do you mean?
No,
get up
to go
and
to the
go.
bathroom.
Oh, okay. Like actually go to the restroom.
Or pull your pants down to go in the aisle and threaten to kill everybody. That also is a way.
So you're telling me if the plane's about to take off and you got to go, you can just go?
I'm
and-
not saying you can. I'm not even knowing the law. I was just saying she told me. I said, hey, can I go to the bathroom? And she was like, because we were starting to go down.
Okay. Descending.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what they call it.
Yes, thank you. And she's like, I can't allow you to go to the bathroom. And I was like, oh, man, I got to go. She goes, I can't allow you to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, why are you talking like that? And then she said, but I can't stop you either.
Oh.
So the legality, I don't know.
Okay.
You want to hear Pink Orchid again?
Yeah,
Or something
this is
Orchid?
out of the lab?
Hey, the lab flew.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Something orchid.
I hear
Hold on.
think.
You got to hear this.
Send it back to the lab. Hold on. Do it again.
Something orchid.
Yeah,
Something.
something.
I don't hear
Thing.
some. I hear
Yeah.
Think Orchid.
But I hear that there's a.
Something
Oh, some I
orchid.
do.
Yeah, man.
Why are people online mad then?
They're
I
just
don't
They're
know.
not
ridiculous.
paying attention.
Idiots.
They haven't sent it to the
I always
lab.
thought people online and all of them were awesome and smart.
Every single
Every
one?
single person.
Yeah.
A Philadelphia woman's accused of threatening to kill passengers, assaulting an attendant on a Frontier plane.
Oh, another one.
A Philadelphia woman's facing several charges after she allegedly assaulted a flight attendant and threatened to kill. Why do you got to threaten to kill? Like, if you want to pee in the aisle, do it. Fine. You want to, you want to get in a fight, flight attendant? Not good. I hope you don't do that. But why you got to kill other people on the plane?
Yeah. Well, they're not killing them. They're just saying they will.
But why do you want to say it? You
Yeah.
know, it was on board a Frontier flight to Philadelphia. Authorities said the plane was preparing to land, and there you go. Boom. Fight. I'll kill everybody.
I don't get it.
These people that want to fight flight attendants or people that want to fight on a plane, the only time you should ever fight on a plane, you shouldn't. If it's all the way landed and then somebody's being a jerk about not letting you out in the right order, then I might punch somebody.
Oh, okay. But not threaten them.
Well, not threaten to kill everybody.
Right.
But I might shove. Lunchbox almost beat up an old man once.
What?
Well, he was getting restless and getting kind of feisty with the flight attendant. And so I said, hey, man, get ready. I'm about to take this guy down if he doesn't sit down in his seat.
And it actually didn't happen at all like that.
Oh.
But then
This
he
very old guy, like 100,
Very old.
who was going to die anyway real soon.
was he getting feisty with
No,
the
he
flight
was
attendant?
old and he couldn't figure out how to get his thing in the top.
Yeah, and he was yelling at the flight attendant about it.
No, he was just talking
He's
loud because he didn't have
frustrated.
So
his
I
hearing
said,
aid
hey,
wasn't working.
get ready.
You were ready?
I said, get the phone ready.
Oklahoma demands teachers return their bonuses up to a $50,000 error. And as Lunchbox would say,
Money gone. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you gave me a bonus. Like,
it's also a teacher.
Yeah.
So why don't you go and find some politicians or somebody else that's probably making take some of their bonuses away. Or have some politicians step forward or people in government and go, you know what? I want the teachers to have their bonuses. I'm willing to give up my blank, blank, blank. That would be like the thing to do.
But that's a lot of money because, like, if every teacher got $50,000.
Well, I don't know that every teacher did.
Oh, okay.
Surely it added up.
yeah,
to
probably like
that.
teacher of the year.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So the letter arrived from the Oklahoma State Department of Education. It told this one specific one. The story's about that she received the money in an error. She must pay it quickly. And it's just, yeah, that sucks. And if it were a teacher or a nurse, I'd be saying this. Maybe military. people that do something pretty selfless
Yeah, first responders.
that don't really make enough considering the danger that they're in. I just feel like somebody's got to figure out how to get that money and make sure they can keep that money. Because she got the bonus and then she spent it.
Oh, so
That's
it
what you
was
do with
one amount
bonuses.
for one
Yeah, that's what
person.
you do.
Oh, okay.
Treat yourself.
It wasn't just her, but this story was about her
Got it.
Oh, gotcha.
specifically. That's from The Guardian. No, I think she actually spent it on stuff for like her kids and like
Yeah, man.
she needed the money. It wasn't like it was just surplus money.
Oh, well, I was thinking swimming pool like Christmas vacation.
Oh, I don't think
he
that's
bought.
it. Yeah. Americans trust nurses the most out of 23 major professions, a new poll finds. Nurses are the most trusted at 78%. I agree. I mean, I trust nurses.
With your life.
Well, I wasn't going that direction, but
Oh.
okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I was just going to compare. Like, doctors are so overwhelmed, and I'm sure nurses are too, but I feel like the difference is nurses feel like they care more, where doctors just feel like, look at data, fix, hopefully I'm not wrong, move on to the next.
They're in and out.
Not their fault.
Ish.
Yeah.
It's how the system is. But I trust nurses. I even talk with them. We like have little jokes.
You
and
see
stuff.
them more than the doctor.
And I'm like, going to put that, do my blood pressure, take my shirt off, or ha ha ha, you know.
They laugh at those?
Nah.
Never.
Veterinarians, number 2,
Yeah.
for sure. Engineers. The only engineer I trust is choo-choo engineer. I don't know any other ones.
Yeah, what do engineers
Well, I mean,
do?
I feel like
What do you mean? They make things.
They-
do
the
we just
caboose.
trust them like when we're
On a
in a
bridge?
building?
You just
in a
drive across the
parking
bridge
lot?
and you said you don't worry.
Right.
Yeah.
Dentists at 4, doctors at 5, pharmacists at 6, police officers at 7, college teachers at 8, psychiatrists at 9, chiropractors at 10, clergy at 11. Fox News has that story. Clergy only 32%.
11?
What's
Yeah.
a clergy?
At church, right?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Eddie.
What is it? A church?
A man of the cloth
Yeah.
or woman of the cloth.
Well, yeah, people have ruined that.
Dude, it's
Ugh.
bad.
Certain people.
Yeah. Too many have
Yep.
ruined it in different ways. Not with just like the touching kids and that awful thing, but also like stealing money.
Yeah, all that.
Streaming ads now are going to come to Amazon. Following in the footsteps of Netflix, Disney Plus, and HBO Max, Amazon's now including ads before and during playback of movies and TV shows on Prime Video if you don't want to see the ads. Because if you have Prime, Amazon Prime, you just get Prime Video. But if you don't want to see the ads, $3 more a month.
I already saw it. Popped up on my TV.
Statista research. Did you get angry? Did you pee in the floor?
Yeah, I was
kill
like, what do you mean?
Kill everybody in the room?
What do you mean you're charging me more?
Here's the tip if you want your marriage to continue to be successful, say thank you every day to your spouse.
Just
Like-
randomly,
like
or
rant-
make sure that you show appreciation when they do something.
Why are you asking now? It's a little too late.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
yeah, that
no.
ship has sailed.
This is, yeah.
Right. Well, it's good to know for
know. I hear you.
future, I guess.
Most people who divorce feel unappreciated in the relationship and saying thank you for something.
Okay, it's not random.
I'm just giving you a hard time there, Aim.
I know.
Okay.
I can handle it.
Yeah,
know
thank
you
you for handling that.
Yeah. As a general rule of thumb, of all the things that you say, try to single out something that they do that's important and thank them for doing it. That is from All You Need Is Love and Other Lies About Marriage by John W. Jacobs, MD.
Oh,
Should they
all you
say-
need is love, the lie.
Should they say thank you to you?
Unless you're counting love as chosen. You choose to love it by doing other things around it, like putting in the work.
I know, I was just thinking the title of the book is funny.
Oh, God. I thought you were saying it's a lie.
That's
was
the
like,
title of the
Amy.
book.
Oh, yeah.
All you need is love
I was
and
like,
other
hey.
lives.
Amy, chill, man.
Wow.
Unless you just read the title of the book.
I know now, but I
Okay.
thought you were just like,
No,
no,
no, no,
that's
no.
a lie. I'm like, well,
I thought that was funny. Okay.
new video shows Kansas City Chiefs fan Jordan Willis being cuffed moments after his 3 pals were found frozen to death in his yard. Remember this story, the 3 people they found? Lunchbox, what's the latest?
So yeah, they showed the police. I guess he was on his front porch when they were talking to him. They put him in handcuffs, questioned him, and then they released him. And now he has checked himself into rehab.
Okay, but does A have to do with B?
No, I think that they questioned him and they were like, you know what?
But what does the rehab have to do with those people being dead in his yard?
I think they did.
To me, it is. It says, "Hey, we were partying hard, like doing some hard stuff, and I realized that, man, I got a problem."
So you think it's him having a realization more than I need to go to rehab to show I'm doing something positive because all my friends were murdered and I don't
Yeah.
want her to think it's me.
I
Yes.
saw it as
I saw it as
my
they were
friends just died, and that could have been me because of
because we were going hard,
Yeah.
and
I like that then.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was a.
but it could be him trying to say, "Look, I mean,
Do you know anything about it? I mean, not no, but do you think anything about it?
I think they were doing some substances, and maybe he went to bed, and those people continue to do substances, or they went and got more substances, and
You can say
That's not calling
drugs.
it substances.
You can say
He's
drugs.
trying to be careful.
yeah, I mean, all alleged, all alleged.
All allegedly.
Okay.
Because
it is
and maybe it was laced with something.
And so, but how'd they end up being outside and freezing to death?
Well, maybe they're like, oh, let's go outside and have a cigarette, or let's go outside and just walk around. I mean, when you're on drugs, you do crazy
How
things.
do you
Is
know?
that right?
What about when you're on substances?
But can't you go and just knock on somebody else's door or get in your car or something?
But so I'm saying, I don't think they realized. Like, it's sort of like when you're on fentanyl. I don't if it's laced with
Have you
fentanyl.
done that?
What are you talking
No,
about?
but I don't think people realize it, and it's over.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's different than if you're just on drugs walking around. That'd be the difference in overdosing and tripping. If you're tripping, you still Scuba. Let's go to Scuba, our drug guy. Scuba, what?
I think it's very possible you could be on something and be outside and not know where you're at, be disoriented, and it's that cold you get stuck.
All
you give
three
up.
of them, though.
Yeah,
if they took the
especially
same
if they're all
thing.
on the same thing, and if they took, for example, heroin, you're completely numb. We don't know what they took until I guess, unless you know Lunchbox.
No, there's no toxicology report.
Allegedly, though, what's the substance?
Allegedly,
Oh, okay.
yes, yeah. But if you're under certain drugs, you could be complete. Like I know people who took meth and they were on rooftops hiding from the cops. Like there are some crazy things that can happen to your brain when you're on certain kinds of drugs.
But
Yeah.
if you're in cold and you just freeze to death, I also have a history of knowing a lot of folks in drugs. I just feel like they would go to somewhere warm, like you're.
No, not at all. Some people are just so numb or just so stupid.
Oh, hey,
And if you use it
Hey,
for a
don't-
very
don't-
long period of time, it just
you're gonna get
dumbs-
haunted. Don't say that.
No, not them, but people who use
Exactly.
and use for a long period of time, you could definitely just numb all your senses.
Just the freezing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when the cops came to his house 2 days later, he answered it with a glass of wine and in his underwear. So I mean,
okay.
he may have been
Substance.
still out of it on
Glass
substance
of-
for real, and that's what it's a wake up call to him saying, "Man, I was that close."
Yep.
Well, that's good if he's in. That sucks for them. And
Yeah.
if there was no foul play, too,
It's
he
a
didn't try to kill
crazy
him or
story.
anything. So, all right, that's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
This woman, she announced she's pregnant with her 20th child.
Whoa.
What in the world?
How?
Congrats.
That's bad.
My grandma had 14.
Really?
That's not 20.
Still
You're right.
6 more.
Yeah, that's true, yes.
It's not 20.
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's just being consistently pregnant for
Were there any of them
a lot of your life.
multiples?
No, they were all single,
Oh, wow.
single pregnancies.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
A 39-year-old woman is pregnant with her 20th child, and she'll continue to have more until her body doesn't allow it.
I don't understand.
She's 39?
Her kids each have a different father,
That's respect.
Oh, wow.
What?
and being a mom's like having a business, adding that with government stipends and donations, it's been profitable for her.
Okay.
It's from the Daily Mail.
She's doing this for money?
That makes sense.
It must not hurt her anymore.
The pregnancy?
Yeah.
No.
They
Yes.
must.
Pro.
They must just.
So has she been doing this since she was like 19, 18?
You would
You have to.
probably. I mean, yes, you'd have to, unless again they're twin. But again, I didn't say about any twins. But yes, because 9, 10 months. But then how long does it take until your body can like take it again?
A couple, I don't know. I've
Months?
never had a baby, but it's people can do it sometimes pretty quickly.
As soon as they're done.
Immediately?
No.
No.
Like
I
think
in the
it
hospital?
depends.
All right, it's a
No.
boy.
No.
Excuse us for a minute.
No.
Doctors.
Hey, if you do, then your wife is one nice person because nope.
That's what I'm saying. But
One
like she
nice person?
obviously has intentions of doing it as soon as she possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually about 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 months.
Yeah.
But if it's different, okay, there's that many men that are like, oh, cool, you just had a baby with somebody else.
It's not about having a baby. These dudes probably just want to do.
Dudes
the
are
dude
dudes,
thing.
Amy. You're willing, they're ready.
I know, but okay, but every
Wait,
dude
wait,
in this
what?
room. Okay, why am I saying
It's the
dude?
opposite of the Chattahoochee song.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
okay, there's a lot
She
of
was
guys
willing,
here.
but I wasn't ready. But this is like he was ready, and well, so was she.
And I know y'all are saying guys are guys, but I don't think any of y'all would be like, oh, okay, yeah, you just had a baby 2 months ago and you have 10 other babies.
But we wouldn't. But dudes, just a general dude, maybe they don't even know about the babies.
Yeah, Amy, some
true.
dudes
You're
do
act-
it with pregnant chicks. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah, come on, Amy.
Like, what do you mean some dude? Like your wife?
No, like that aren't there. Like they see a pregnant chick, they're like, oh, I still do that. Like, I
What?
mean, they don't care. Guys
that?
don't care.
I don't know
A
those
lot
guys.
of guys don't care.
Yeah,
I mean, but the more pregnant they get, the less guys will. But
that's 100%.
let me talk.
That's 100.
Let me talk to Aaron in North Carolina, who is on the phone right now. Aaron, what's up, buddy?
Morning, studio.
Morning.
I got a question right quick for you, Bobby.
Yeah.
I'm a big Chicago Bears fan, and I heard you were doing the raffle, and I was wondering if you wanted to part with that jersey.
I'm actually wearing a jersey today.
That jersey?
This jersey right here, number 50, Mike Singletary signed. Signed Mike Singletary.
Where's
jersey.
that autograph in the back?
It's on the back,
Oh,
on the number.
that's cool.
And so I get on TikTok, and I put in like $25, and they draw, and you have like a 1 in 8 or 9 chance, and I've just hit a bunch of these. It's
That's
crazy. I've lost some. You guys watched me lose yesterday, but then I hit.
Yeah.
I won a Odell Beckham Jr. signed Ravens jersey.
And you got that CD Lamb?
And then I got this here.
A CD Lamb for the NFC East. That's going to Mr. Bobby. Mr. Bobby's hitting on that.
And
Mr. Bobby.
It's a mini helmet.
They
a
are
signed
loving
CD
you.
Lamb. Yeah, because I show up and I'm like, oh, buy another one.
But they're all different.
yeah, they're all different things, not one store.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought these guys
No,
were
there's like 50 of them.
I figured them like talking at night to their wives, be like, I don't know, this is
But
Mr.
how
Bobby
do
guy.
these guys get this stuff?
They buy it.
You can actually even buy it yourself from the wholesaler sealed. Because what they'll do is they'll have all these people sign stuff. They sign deals with everybody. And then you know what's in the macro, but you don't know what they're putting in the boxes. And they're all sealed, and they just send out the sealed boxes.
Finding these warehouses.
Oh, you're going to be that guy?
Because you could buy one. Here's one here. You could not even get on TikTok and do it. But you could buy a 2023 Hit Parade autographed FS football helmet, diamond edition, which means it's got to be a certain amount of players that are diamond. And you could pay $448 for it. I'm not doing this because it's not a raffle. You get it for
$448.
You get it for sure, but it's for sure either like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. There's some lower end high ones like CJ Stroud, that kind of thing.
And then I get on TikTok and I do this auction.
Jordan Love,
Correct.
Jim Brown, right?
Oh, that's cool.
So, but but you wouldn't do the auction unless you have a bunch of them, and then it doesn't matter. Here's
That's
what
what
I
I'm saying.
have.
How do I get a bunch of them?
You can also order them in bulk.
Let's look into that.
I,
You want to do the business?
I have Jalen Waddle coming today. I have a Mostert coming today.
Did you get your Warren Moon one
I
yet?
got my Warren Moon helmet yesterday.
That's awesome.
Award around the house.
It finally came in.
My wife's like, "Why are you wearing a Houston Oilers helmet?"
It's autographed.
I was like, "Why wouldn't I? It's got Warren Moon's name on it." guys, I have nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stuff.
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff.
I'm not gonna frame it and put it up.
I have an idea for your CD Lamb mini helmet.
Give it to you.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Amy, it's you watched me and you didn't think it was that fun though, huh?
No, I wasn't getting any
Maybe I just collect
thrill out of it.
What do you collect?
Well, I don't know yet.
So nothing.
Yeah, maybe I will one day though.
It's a cool story.
I don't really have anything.
No,
that
I know.
collect.
You can say no.
Yeah.
You have those dolls, but you don't collect them.
I have Madame Alexander dolls, and my grandma, I guess, collected them for me because she would gift them to me every birthday, Christmas, every year. I have a lot, and they're kind of creepy, but.
Lunchbox, do you have any collections?
No, I used to collect baseball cards, and I haven't bought them in a while, but I should start again now that my kids are of
You should
age.
start collecting baseball cards again? Or
Yeah. Of age, because they know what I mean. They're of age where they watch a little bit of sports. They don't know the players as well, but that would get them excited. Go to buy a pack of cards. That's it. I used to do bobbleheads, but I don't have any.
You had bobbleheads?
Mike D collects comics.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any good ones? Well, what's the difference in bobbleheads and comics?
I don't really collect.
But you did.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be worth a lot of money. I go like once a week to a comic book shop just to go shopping.
Do you have any? What's your most valuable one? Do you think?
Right now, I have one that's probably like $150, just a single issue.
How much you pay for it?
I paid about $100 for it.
Oh.
And then I have some other ones. The thing with comics, you get them graded, like evaluated, and then their condition kind of makes them more.
Makes it more valuable.
Yeah.
So do you have it in a plastic thing?
One of them I do, but there's other ones that if I get them graded, they could be worth up to like $500.
Really? So graded, I mean, if it's like a 9 or a 10,
Yeah.
it's even more valuable.
But you have to pay to get them graded.
Yeah, you have to pay to get it
well,
graded.
that's the person's job.
Yeah, I
so
know.
then they're going to tell you it's worth more just because you paid them.
But that's okay because then
But
it's
you
worth
can sell
more,
it,
and then you
yeah.
sell it more. That's what I would want. You acting like that's a bad thing. That's exactly what I would want.
It's exactly how
Yes.
collecting things works.
Eddie, you collect anything?
No, I mean hats, but that's no value. I mean, dude, I probably have 200 hats.
You wear them.
I do, but it's crazy. My wife's like, you got to get rid of these.
When I walked into my jersey today, were you guys like, what football player's coming in today to? No.
No,
I'm
man.
getting used to it.
You're just gonna have a different jersey on every day,
And they're all signed.
and you can't wash them.
I know, and I think maybe I have a bad feeling that my wife possibly grabbed my Jamar Chase jersey yesterday because
no.
I just left it on the table.
No.
And I don't know for sure, and possibly washed it.
Oh,
I don't know that she did. It just
Oh.
no. I don't know that she did.
I'm so scared.
But what
All
would
I know is it
happen?
wasn't on the table.
It's
when I-
autographed.
But Sharpies, you can wash Sharpie; it stays on.
That's true. I have a shirt that you accidentally
Yeah.
drew on like 10 years ago, and it still has the mark on the shirt.
Yeah, guys, we sign shirts for people, and they wear it, wash it, or if you.
Yeah, but if I mean,
Like
if
it-
And I don't know
they-
that she did. She may have hung it up somewhere, but it was just gone, and I didn't want to ask and be sad.
Yeah.
But then I thought, what am I gonna do with it anyway?
What do you mean? You have it. You want it, dude. It's an award.
I know. I'm gonna wear them all the time. Number 50. If you're watching on the Facebook, number 50 today, Mike Singletary signed jersey.
So do you want to give to that dude? Or
I
not?
don't yet. Maybe
Oh.
one day I do something, and I appreciate that call, Aaron. But for right now, I'm just gonna keep it and just wear it and look cool, make people think I'm in the NFL.
I thought maybe you would give it to me since I was doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. What Lord's work?
Yeah, what's he doing?
I work at an animal shelter here in Rockingham.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
I mean,
pretty
that's
good.
really nice.
Well, you know what I'm gonna give you then? Thank you. A thank you. A
Yeah.
solid thank you, and we appreciate you doing the Lord's work.
Thank
You
you,
know what
man.
I'm doing? Wearing a Bears jersey. All right. See you later, buddy. Maybe I have to get on one more. I'm afraid to look at my credit card statement.
Yeah. Yeah, but you should though, and let us know how
Yeah,
much you've
because
been
it's
spending.
too easy. You just do your Apple Pay, and it's like,
Yeah.
ching,
But I also
ching,
got a
ching.
bunch. But then also, I'm not going to sell them back, so I just lost the money.
Right.
Even if I had. But I did win the Odell Beckham Jr. yesterday before we were leaving the show.
That's pretty cool, man.
And then you heard me, CD Lamb helmet right there.
Oh, I heard that.
A CD Lamb for the
Dallas
NFC
Cowboys.
East. That's going to Mr. Bobby. Mr. Bobby's hitting on
I
that.
was on the toilet and I was like, yeah!
My son loves CD Lamb.
Shut up.
What?
Shut up. Okay. I know what you're trying to do here.
Yeah, he
So
loves
is it
CD Lamb.
C.D.
Nope.
Lamb?
One
Nope.
CD. One C-E-E.
C-E-E.
CD Lamb is his name. Played Oklahoma. Duh.
CEEDEE.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Come back. I'd been putting it off for a long time. I finally went to a sleep doctor yesterday. Had to schedule it, and then it takes a while. It's hard to get into one of those because apparently a lot of people have these issues. And I drive down to the sleep doctor exhausted. And it's not that I haven't been able to sleep the last week. It's like a month and a half of averaging about 3.5 to 4 hours. And I would say, oh, look at me just working hard. But it's not. There was a time where I was pretty ignorant about sleep, and I would just work all night, get a few hours, travel, work again. I'm giving myself room to sleep, and I'm doing things, they call it sleep hygiene, that actually allows you to be in a position to sleep better. Nothing's working. I don't know what it is. So I go to the sleep doctor yesterday, and we had our consultation in the room where you do there's a bed in there.
Wow, you look rested today.
I didn't sleep there.
Oh.
No. You don't go and they snap their fingers and put you right to sleep.
Wow, look at you.
My bad.
But we got there, and I'm so like brain fogged. They were like, "What is your address?" Couldn't remember it.
Whoa.
What?
I couldn't remember my home address because I was just so tired. And your cognitive skills do decline when you don't get sleep. And so I go through the process of filling out the paperwork, and I had to text my wife, "What's our address?"
I mean, I guess you don't really have to give that out often.
No, I know my address.
Oh.
38. No, yeah, right.
I was like, what?
No, but no, I know. It's not like my phone number, but my address I do have to write in a lot whenever I order stuff.
Yeah, whenever you
I
do.
get these jerseys.
Oh, right.
Oh,
You've had to
geez.
use it a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I go and I sit in the room, and she's like, "We could do this a couple of ways. You can go home, and we put this thing on your hand, and she goes, and that works. Or because of what you're dealing with and how significant it is, you should just come up here and sleep." And around the room, there are cameras everywhere.
Ugh.
Like for sure, it's on someone's OnlyFans when I'm doing it. I don't know how to get to that account, but there's a room. It's a bedroom. It's got like an old alarm clock, cameras everywhere, and you come up and you go to sleep, and they put stickies on you. But I roll around so much, I'm gonna rip them all off.
Yeah.
So that to me is interesting, because does someone sit there and watch you, or are you just recorded and then they go back and watch the tape, or do they just go and read your vitals and then go to that part of the tape?
And you can lock the door, right?
Can you imagine if you couldn't?
If someone comes in.
Oh, that's.
I don't know that anybody comes in.
Right. So let's lock the door.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So is it at a doctor's office?
Yes.
So somebody's got to be there.
It's a center.
But it
Because
looks like a bed, like a bedroom, or is it?
So you walk in, there's a waiting room, there's some people sitting around, and you just look around and you be like, "You sleepy? Yeah. You sleepy? Yeah."
So when you're sleeping there overnight, are there other people sleeping next door?
I don't know.
Do you have roommates?
I didn't ask that because
That's a great
I felt
question.
like that would be creepy.
Bunk
like,
beds?
Hey, anybody else sleeping around here?
Yeah.
Anybody can log into their system. But no, there are cameras everywhere. My doctor, or what I think maybe she was what's the level of nurse that's
Physician's assistant?
Practitioner.
nurse practitioner, level of nurse that's up a level, right?
Yeah.
They can like prescribe maybe.
Mhm.
My nurse practitioner who was over
NP.
my sleep.
Okay.
She was awesome. And she was just like, "I think you need to come and sleep here, or we're just not going to have as sufficient a data as you're going to need." And so I don't know, maybe next week, but can I go and then sleep and then come to work?
Or do you have dinner there? Like, do they have a?
Great question. Room service?
Yeah.
You call?
You do get up in the middle of the night sometimes to get some
Yeah. Where's the
snacks, like-
bathroom?
Exactly.
You have that?
Yeah, that's so weird.
And
Shared showers.
And where does Stanley stay?
Right. He's got to go with you.
Right. The
They
bulldog.
monitor him too.
Well, part of you's got to be maybe a little bit excited that you're on a path to.
Part of me is
Recovery.
a relief that I just went to do it, and
Right.
we'll get it out of the way. I've been kicking the can for a long time. Maybe it's sleep apnea, which I'm not super familiar with, except it's like part of the breathing closes a bit while you're sleeping, your mouth opens. I've read about it on the internet, but when she talked about it, it sounded like for real.
Oh, you get hooked on one of those machines like at night then.
If that's what it is, right? But there could be a lot of things. Just a lot of people have like restless leg or twitches, and it wakes them up. That's not what's happening to me. Some people just have crazy anxiety, and I don't feel that I have anxiety in the daytime at all. I'm at a level. I don't know what the level is. It's a level maybe of constant stress, so it doesn't stress at all. It just feels normal, and it may manifest itself when I'm sleeping. But they have such anxiety that when they finally slow down, wakes them back up. I wear this Oura ring, and it shows me I'm stressed out while I sleep, because it shows you your stress levels.
That's crazy.
And when I'm awake, it's kind of in the middle, doing a thing. But when I fall asleep, it goes up into the stress area. which is weird.
So that aura ring is like a mood ring.
Yeah, except it doesn't change colors.
It doesn't. Yeah, I tell it my mood.
Yeah, it's not based on your body temperature. It's based on like other things.
Yeah, it's the opposite. But
How
yeah,
does it know that?
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't even know how radio works, so I'm not the guy.
Or internet.
Yeah, I have no idea how
I know.
any of the stuff that Bluetooth, who knows?
It's crazy though. It's awesome.
Cell phones, who knows? I don't know. But that's what I did. So I'm going to do it hopefully next week or the week after that. But you just go and you sleep there, and that's kind of weird. It feels weird. You park a car in the parking lot. Hope nobody breaks into it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's so weird.
Your wife's going with you?
Yeah, can they get it done in one night, or they think you might need to do multiple?
I got to move in for a month.
Oh, do one more day. One more
I
day.
think there might be more severe cases.
I like it.
Yours sounds pretty severe.
No, she doesn't go. It's a small bed.
Okay.
And then you do it one night. And I said, is there any chance that I do this? And it's like when you take your car in and it's been making a weird noise. And all of a sudden you get to the guy and it doesn't make the noise and you just feel like an idiot.
I hate that.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, but only if it's like super nightmare related. And she asked me if I had night terrors. And I said, I don't. I have nightmares sometimes, but they're far fewer. And most of that's from like the PTSD from getting jumped or having my house broken into or having a gun to my head, a different instance. So I would have those, and my nightmare is the same wherever I am. I'm asleep, and I dream I'm exactly where I am, but somebody's breaking in to kill me. So when I wake up, I can't tell the difference in a real life or a dream. So I have to get up and feel the walls, right? And so I get up just to make sure like I'm feeling the walls. I'm not dreaming. And it's weird for like 2 minutes. It's weird because I don't know if I'm dreaming or not. And she was like, okay, good to know. Nightmare or night terror is if something happens and you go, ah, in your sleep. Or you just start kicking. And I was like, oh, trust me, my wife would tell me.
So that's a night terror.
Yeah, night terror is if you're like, oh, ah!
But you don't do that.
You just kind of also wake up with a...
I wake, yeah, and my terror would be, I wake up like that if I'm even taking a nap for some reason. Or if it's not work, I'm just like, eyes open, awake. So we're going to try to get it fixed.
Yeah, you're on your way.
It's weird.
Good luck, man.
It's weird.
It does sound really weird.
It feels a little, I feel a little guilty about it too. It definitely feels like a rich person thing. Like a sleep doctor. Who would go to a sleep doctor?
No, I don't think it's a rich person thing. I remember working for the news and like doing a story on it. And we weren't doing it for rich people.
I got a question. Can you have visitors? Like, do friends get to come over?
I don't think it's like a hospital stay.
Oh.
I think you just go and sleep.
What were you going to do? Just go over and...
Slumber? You
No,
want
no, I
slumber?
meant like
They show up and we got a
have TV?
PlayStation. We got a
Are there-
PlayStation
Right.
and 9 of us.
Do you have to turn your phone in?
I don't think it's like
Is there a curfew? Can you come and go as you please?
That's a good
Blue
question.
light.
That one I like.
I mean-
All right, Ray's saying we have to go. Hold on.